Yep. Okay.
Is this on? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sometimes we do a whole flight and the person says, "Oh, geez, I forgot to turn it on."
Thank you.
Not on me. I'm not a tech guy, but I know that they're supposed to be on.
My flight controls.
It's all your flight controls, your airplane.
Brake check.
Go ahead.
Is it the emergency on this?
No. Thanks, man. He has a tendency to want to go left. It's kind of rigged a little funny, so it's going to take a little bit of work to get that way.
Clear right.
Clear right?
Yeah, clear left.
Okay, keep going to the right for me a little bit. There you go. Right.
Clear. So we got a little bit of a right crosswind today?
We have a wind from the southeast, which is very normal here, so you're going to have a right crosswind on final, yep.
Okay. Clear.
So right off is clear. We're going to pick up this yellow line. You're going to take it all the way to the end.
Okay.
We're common traffic here, so that's it.
Control.
Yep. We got a little old 430 in here. That's your common traffic frequency. That's your AWOS, but you know the winds are to the southeast. You know we're using 7. We just saw a guy take off, so we're good, and the sky's clear. You know that we're at sea level, so...
So pattern altitude's 1,005 feet?
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
Everything here is just rounded off. AGL, MSL's the same. Reduce your power a little bit so you don't drag so much brake. Reduce your power, and stay on the yellow line.
That rudder, man, you gotta really stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
There you go.
Alpha Parallel 7. I'll just stay over Buki and stay out of your guys' way.
It does pull to the left, huh?
Yeah, it pulls to the left. It takes a little bit to get used to it. I gotta get it fixed. Also, aside that it pulls to the left, you also got that vertical fin wanting to go left too, so everything's pushing it to the left. We don't need to run up into the wind. When we get there, you can just run up on the whole short line. There's nobody behind us, and that's okay with you. It's okay with me. That's broken.
There's no trim?
There's no rudder trim. There's only... Oh, no, there's rudder trim. You want it?
No.
I've never used it on the ground.
Well, you're used to this plane, right?
I don't know how to land, but I know how to tell people how to do it.
You know how to tell people how to do it?
That's it.
Okay.
I haven't landed since 87.
Get out of here.
I'm just joking.
I know.
330 Alpha Kilo is at 600.
I've been a flight instructor since 87, actually. I've been flying since I'm 15 and I'm 58.
All right.
So that just proves that I have no ambition.
Say again?
That I have no ambition.
Oh. You picked a good place to fly.
Yeah, just hang out here. Feel I'll get old here.
Not bad.
I am old, but I'm getting older. This is our jet area here. So in this airport, they've separated the jets from the pistons. So this side only has jet A and the other side only has aft gas. There's Vision Jet. Have a red one?
Oh, yeah. I saw that earlier. Good back there?
You good, buddy?
Yep.
All right, cool. You said you were from Ohio, you said?
No, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, sorry.
North of Atlanta. So I just solo cross country 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
So got a little bit under my belt.
That's nice, good for you. Yeah, I used to go to a place called LEJ.
Where?
LEJ, it's north of
LEJ, yeah, it's not far from us.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. I had a friend that had a cabin. It was more like a house than a cabin, but in any case, it was pretty. He had deer in his backyard and shit like that. Good, nice.
Yeah, it's definitely nice up there. All right, we're left-hand traffic.
We are left-hand traffic, but I'll tell you what we're going to do is let's go straight out you said you wanted to kind of combine it, so if you want, we'll go straight out. We'll go to duck key, and there's some porpoises and a pen over there. We'll show the kid.
Yeah, we can fly around. We can do a little bit of...
And then we'll come back and do a couple landings. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Traffic on Alpha.
I want to see the water.
I was going to tell you, the reef looks beautiful.
Yeah,
so we can do duck key, the reef, and then a couple landings.
Yeah.
And you'll see, in the process, you'll see the 7 Mile Bridge and all that.
Yeah,
if I point anything out, I will. Nobody behind us, so you can just do your run up here. I'm going to get my window, too.
And the helicopter is air taxiing Alpha 1 to Alpha 5, Marathon.
The run-up's not on here, is it?
Would be before, I think it's here. They mixed it with the before takeoff.
Okay. Seatbelts, windows.
I got my seatbelt, you got a seatbelt, your man's got a seatbelt, windows are done, you're taking care of the flight control.
There. Elevator up, elevator down. Rudder.
Marathon traffic, trauma start.
Alright, flight control's free and clear. We'll do the run-up now. 1800 on this one.
It's 17, but it's close
17,
enough.
okay.
Fine.
Left. Drop. Both. Right. Yeah, a little sputter.
That'll clean up. It's fine.
Good with it?
Yeah, I'm good with it. What I was going to tell you on the run-up, just because you're early enough to teach good habits, just so you know, anytime you do a run-up in any airplane, I don't care if it's a multi or whatever it is, you always do the furthest mag first, then both, then the closest, then both. That reduces statistically your chances of taking off on one mag.
Okay.
And I've seen it happen a lot. So if you go two and get distracted, you could take off on left. But the chances are pretty good that if you do this one last, that you're going to end up on both.
Oh, I see. People leave it in the position.
And that's a problem because you know by Murphy's Law, that's the one that's going to fail, right?
Yeah.
It just never fails.
Oil pressure's in the green. Temperature.
Yeah. I know that was there, but put it in the pocket for me. They like that for the examining. I know you're going to get ready for a check ride,
yeah.
so I want to make sure that you're clean. Idle check.
Idle check.
You can do the radio whenever you want. We're marathon traffic, and we're going to do a straight out departure on 7.
So do radio check first? Marathon.
You got to hold it real. Oh no, you got to use this one. I forgot.
Oh.
It finally broke.
So do radio check first?
You could if you want. I'm not sure who's going to answer, but you could try.
Marathon traffic radio check.
Loud and clear.
Cool.
Alright. So we're good. We're going to depart on 7 to the north.
Straight out. Nope, we're going to the east.
We're going to the east. Okay.
Remember that the islands run east and west. They don't run north and south.
Okay. Marathon traffic, November 257 Foxtrot Kilo is departing runway 7 for departure to the east. Clear on final.
Yeah, the base looks clear. Nobody's griped. I say we get out of here.
Flaps are up. All right.
Confirmed.
We got right hand wind.
Final 7, Marathon.
Final.
Traffic on final Marathon. You got Trauma Star just south of the 7 Mile Bridge, westbound.
All right, center line.
And we're at 19.
Wait for takeoff. Heels on the ground.
Good job with the heel. Stay on center line. Hand on the power.
Rotation speed 60.
About 60. 65 with that extra little weight back there.
All right. Rotate.
Now wait for it. Perfect. Push forward a little bit to accelerate to the right. That's good. Right rudder, and let's get out of here. Good job.
Thank you.
A little more right rudder. I'm not sure how much you're used to. There you go.
All right. Randy, you good? Yeah. Now we're crabbing a little bit.
Yeah, we got a little bit from the right. They get right over the runway. It looks good.
Speed's good.
Speed's good. Everything's good. Let's take her up to a 1500 for starters just to see if it cools down just a hair up there.
74 knots, right?
Yeah, it's close enough.
Pressure's good.
Marathon traffic, Cherokee 6354 Whiskey is 15 to the north, 2,000 feet inbound to land, Marathon.
Alright.
Marathon traffic, Navy helicopter.
You record landing? Taking pictures? Yeah.
And then we'll be looking to enter either straight into runway 7.
Alright. What heading you want me to fly?
Let's go ahead and make a right and follow the southern shoreline, and then we're going to take it to Duck Key, and then we'll see the porpoises, and then we'll head to the reef.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just take us wherever's good, man. We want to see what's pretty up here.
We'll go little right on the turn. This is Duck Key. This is Key Colony Beach. That's the tallest building on the island. Bonefish Towers is a condo.
Wow, this is so pretty. And she likes a lot of right rudder, huh?
We can help you a little bit with it.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Alright. Wow, this plane flies good.
We'll level off at 1500, we'll haul butt that way like a cruise, like we're cruising. And then when we get over there, we'll descend down to 500. We'll slow it down, we'll show them the porpoises, and then we'll haul butt to Sombrero. That'll give you some configuration changes, So there's you don't get the 110 on this one. So that's a more modern thing.
Okay.
So you gotta actually sew it to the white arc for everything on this one. On the ones that are 110, they'll tell you 110 in the blue here, and then the rest in white. How long are you down for?
Where you leave the day after tomorrow.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, man, I tried. I called like 4 times. Finally, they called me back. I'm like, thank you. So, no, it's good. This is good. I'll come back down. I want to fly this area anyway.
Well, the next time you come with your license, first of all, as far as I'm concerned, you're checked out. So, you can rent it next time.
Okay.
So we'll just, whatever. I can always just go one around the patch with you in a landing just to put it in your logbook past your license. But I can tell you can fly. But I wouldn't mind giving you some pointers, but I don't really want to screw up your just get your license and come back. Yeah. Not only can you rent, but we can work a little bit if you want to.
You're always learning. I always want to
never end.
Yeah, it's naive to think I got the license and I'm good.
No, that's crazy. That's not even me.
Power check.
I get in that it's not there, it's at the shop, but we have a J3 Cub we fly. And every crosswind landing here in a J3 Cub, every time I take off, I have over 10,000 hours, I think, shit, now I gotta land. Because that little thing is, every landing is something you have to think through. It'll eat you if you're not on it.
I know.
A little Cub, yeah.
I did my cross country and I left right below 10. And I get to my airport, it's gusting 15 to 18. I do my 3 landings, I come back, and I got 18 to 20 coming in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I prepare my students for. I'm like, I can't help it if there's a front come through or something, you're gone, and now you come back and there's a crosswind. You gotta deal with it,
I trained at
this crosswind from the south here, you're gonna see. It's a little challenging.
Is it?
Just be ready for it.
Yeah, you'll shadow me, shadow my rudders.
Don't worry, I'll do this. I think the more you know, you got a heads up, the better anyway. Let's go ahead and enter on the left downwind and then...
Downwind 7. Yeah, I'll be looking for Trauma Star. Yeah, we'll stay out your way. We'll come in behind you.
Trauma Star and Foxtrot Kilo are both helicopters. One is the Trauma helicopter, and this guy that you hear now is the sightseeing guy. Both of them are locals, and both of them do a good job of staying away from us. So the only time I worry about a helicopter is when I hear a voice I don't recognize. Just so you know, because these guys know how to do it. But if you get a guy from the mainland or some student in a helicopter, then you got to kind of watch out.
Alpha Kilo, we're on the go, taxiway Alpha with a turnout down the wind departure to the left. Alright,
so we're going to do 110 on the downwind,
Yeah, we gotta slow to 85 on the downwind because of the flaps.
Once you get you put your flaps in 20, and then on base
20, 30.
10, 20, 30. Okay. And pitch for like 74.
You'll be fine. You got 5,000 feet.
Midfield for Alpha 8.
Good back there, brother? Yeah.
Good, buddy. Good job.
Helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, we're right downwind departure. To the west, following the south shoreline.
We're telling me a 6 northeast inbound.
What?
6 miles northeast inbound. Remember, we're northeast.
Marathon traffic, Skyhawk 257 Foxtrot Kilo is 6 miles entering the left downwind runway 7. Look at the pattern altitude about 3 miles out.
Whatever you're used to. I normally don't hit pattern until I get to pattern, but I don't care.
Keep it up.
Marathon traffic. Bonanza Alpha Bravo can take runway 7 to call south departure. Marathon.
When you come back, plan like a 1-hour ground school with me, because I can give you in an hour like all my little philosophies that I've learned over 50 years.
Okay.
And they're not a big deal, but I guarantee you'll like it. You know what I mean? And that'll give you some more to chew on.
So someone's departing, he's going to depart. Did he say he was closed traffic?
Alpha 8, Marathon, last call.
So he's clear.
Marathon traffic, Mosquito Patrol Hawk 3173 Mike here is 6,500 feet over top of the field, be descending down to pattern altitude, Marathon.
I got it.
Yeah, Marathon traffic, helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, we're a mile southwest of the airfield following the south shoreline, westbound Marathon.
He's going out to Sombrero, just so you know. The other guy's the guy that's coming from the
Yeah, take this.
Hey Marathon, you got a Cessna setting up for a left downwind 7 Marathon.
Oh, is that working?
Hey Marathon, you got a Cessna setting up for a left downwind Marathon.
Marathon traffic, Bonanza Alpha Bravo, upwind, 600 climbing.
So stay over to the right, you should be a guy on the upwind 600, he's still down there somewhere. And the Cessna entering the downwind's looking for the Bonanza. Do you have us?
Oh, we have the Cessna, so we're going to cross right in front of you, continue our climb, we're above you.
Okay, we got you now, no worries, thank you.
It is. Yep, traffic in sight. It gets sporty down here, huh?
Wait till short final.
What did you say, wait for the final?
Wait till short final. That's why I don't want you to shoot for the beginning, so when you're getting your butt handed to you a little bit, we're not worried about making it. That'll take that problem out of the equation. It makes your life easier.
Alright, we're good. On heat?
You can pull it, just to stick with the program, sure. Remember, if you want to slow down, don't let it go down. So when you want to get into a white arc, you got to hold the nose up. There you go. And announce that you're coming up on a midfield downwind if you want.
Marathon traffic 257 Foxtrot Kilo is coming in on a left downwind runway 7 Marathon.
Marathon traffic, helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, 3 miles southwest of the airfield heading south out to the lighthouse, Marathon. Marathon traffic.
Alright, 80.
Marathon.
The numbers yet?
Marathon traffic, Mosquito Patrol, Hawk 173 Mike Sears, 5,000 feet descending down to 500 feet, 1.5 miles south of the airfield, Marathon.
What do you do for a living?
I work for Train, air conditioning company.
Oh, of course.
Alright, flaps 20, 10, flaps 10.
Watch that ballooning though. You see you got the nose up? Don't let that flaps control the pitch, okay?
This Marathon traffic 257, Foxtrot Kilo is turning the left base, runway 7, marathon.
I used to have a couple of those ACs. I like.
Flaps 20.
Sure.
20, 15. Good.
Yeah, you're drifting to the right.
Yeah, I'm crabbing.
I need more of a crab, that's why.
Why is it doing that? All right.
Because you don't have enough of a crab. We should be pointing that way, and then we're traveling that way. Just the winds are more than you think.
Yes, sir.
Now you want to go? Now you got it. You see it?
Yep.
Yeah, good job. You can wait till you're final for the last one. You got a good headwind. You got 5,000 feet, and we're not shooting for the 7, so everything tells me you can wait a little bit on the last flap.
Marathon traffic 257, Foxtrot Kilo is on final runway 7.
Remember, you're directly into a headwind now, right? So remember, you're turning around a point. You're going to have to drive her that way. See that, how she kind of stopped right there?
Yep.
Now you kind of widen it out, just like a turn around a point.
All right.
You put the next notch in, and that's it for now. Go ahead, we'll leave it at that. We'll split the difference. We'll use 30 instead of 40, instead of 20, and then yeah, you like it. Already add a little power for drag. You got a headwind and a crosswind from the right. There you go. Remember, once you get to about 30 degrees of flaps, the power's not going to screw your speed up.
Helicopter 830, also Kilo, we're 5.5 miles southwest, heading south off to the lighthouse marathon.
In this sense, a short final for a full stop. There you go.
Traffic Mosquito Patrol, helicopter 173, my exterior is 3,000 feet, descending down to 500, just south of the airfield.
You look good. Everything's looking good. Just don't get flat. Just keep her coming down. Don't level off, okay? If you level off, you're going to lose your speed because of the flap. If you need to make it, add a little power, but don't let the nose up. There you go. Good. Keep her coming down. You're still at 50 feet.
Power out?
No, not yet. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down. Reduce power a little bit. Now you can power out, but fly a foot for me. Be patient. You got ground effect. Patience. Patience. There you go. Keep working. Nice job. Keep the ailerons in the window. You felt that wing?
Yep.
Good job. That was excellent. That was really good. Really good. I'm impressed. Good job.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we're clear here. Don't be in a rush. When you're at the check ride, that's not the important stuff. When you're at the check ride, just come to a complete afterwards and grab your checklist like a good little Boy Scout. They like it.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to impress an examiner by any of this. You know what I'm saying? They've been around the block, so you're going to impress them more by being methodical, because I tried to tell these young kids, you're not going to, you fly good, but you ain't impressing this old guy. You know what I mean? So do the stuff like a safe little guy, and they like that more than slapping things around. You know?
Yeah.
Work up to a complete stop after the double line. Do you have the landing check? Good job. I'm impressed. Good job. Your instructor is doing well.
Thank you. Oh, he's going to like to see this video.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I hope it didn't take audio.
It's about to die. It's going to die.
Hey, but you got it.
Got it. How dark it gets. See, landing?
Yeah, that's the drop-off. That goes from about 40, 50 feet of water in no time to like 1,700.
Oh, you know what, Landon? You're going to have to go in the side pocket of my bag, the net pocket, and grab the battery. I don't want to get my landing on video. Here you go. Got it? Yeah. All right, hold on to it. I got 36% left. Did you tell Mom we're coming?
Yeah, they said that they're at a restaurant.
They're at the restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell her we'll fly right over there. All right, I'm going to start my descent.
Marathon Control Helicopter 173, my exterior is east end of the airfield. I'll be departing to the east. Marathon.
I got 103 on the ground speed now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're not this first area though.
The way on the other side of the river.
Right. That's a campground as well, but that's not the one.
It's Grassy Key, probably.
No, Grassy Key's over here, but that's the one on the end of Long Key. It used to be called Outdoor Resorts. I don't know what it's called anymore.
Oh, you're talking about the second one?
Right, that's not you. You are past that on the left.
So we're the second.
Yeah, you're past all of that. You're like way over there on the left before you get on that other bridge.
Oh, so
see that area over there on the left? That's where you're going.
So it's basically my 12 o'clock on the second bridge.
No, it's basically your 11:30 on this side of the bridge.
Oh, okay, so I see. Okay, I got you. See how fast we can get this thing to go.
You'll see it when you get close. It's not a big deal. But I know that this is the first one, and it's not a Fiesta. Bring the power back just a little. There you go.
To 5,000 marathon.
Did you get that call? You hear him?
No, I don't listen. Oh, the airport's 20 miles behind us.
Look at that, look at that, look around that building. You see that, like, deep water right around that building?
Yeah.
Look at those canals. You take lots of videos, dude. You flying again today?
Yeah, I got a 3 o'clock. I remember I mentioned it too, but we're okay.
We're good on time?
Yep. We got it figured out just right, actually. We're gonna have a tailwind home.
Alright, so now right there.
Right, on the base side. This is another one.
Yep, yep.
And that used to be the Long Key fill. We still use it as a drop-off place, but they don't incinerate or anything anymore. All the garbage now goes to the mainland.
That used to be a landfill?
Right, back in the day. But now they made a deal with Miami or something. But that's why everything's so expensive, because the garbage gets taken to the mainland.
Oh.
At night, when we used to fly here at night, we could always know where we are. Remember, we didn't have any of this crap. So we could see the fire in the incinerator. You knew you were in Long Key. Looking good. If you want to keep it on landing side, you can go around, go around it so we're pointing the opposite way, and you can buzz that little diner.
Yeah, she's by the pool, right? Mom's by the restaurant? The restaurant, yeah. Alright, tell them we're going to fly over.
You gotta go over there.
It's not this one?
Nope.
Oh.
That's a residential neighborhood. You're gonna go right over there. You're on the bay side. That's on the ocean side. And that's the landfill. Well, it's no longer a landfill, but that's... You see where we are now?
Yep, so we're straight on.
Yeah, that's your place right there. Yeah, these are houses.
Helicopter 173 Mike Steer is 3,000 feet over top of the field, climbing to 5,500 marathon.
In there?
Oh, no, we were at Blue Water Bay.
Blue Water, this place gets crazy.
I did it?
I heard. My friend's an FWC officer, and they avoid this place on like Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah, it's wild in there.
It's a show.
It's wild in there now. All right, let's slow it up.
Tell me when we're gonna pass over.
What?
Tell me when I should tell her.
All right, we're going to pass over now.
If you want, put him on, go on this side so he sees it, and then if you continue to the left, he'll be on it the whole time.
Yeah, we'll find the pool. We'll see our RV. I see our RV. Make sure you get a copy of our...
You already see it?
Yeah, we're on that canal.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I see it.
We're a little low.
Yeah, just hold that. No, just hold that, that's fine. They don't know if it's 500.
So you see, take a picture of our RV. See it, Landon?
Yeah.
See the big white one? Right there in the middle with the gray front, no car in the front? With next to it.
That's that. Good pictures.
Got a picture of it?
Hey, watch your altitude now.
Go around again?
Yeah, you want to go turn around and then hit it on your side on the way back, then you could probably catch the pool. They probably didn't see you on that one, but they'll see you on this one if they're at that little dining room.
Yeah. Ready?
They saw us.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, then they'll definitely see you this time. Okay, watch your power a little bit there. There you go.
In?
No, bring it back a little because we're level now. There you go.
Oh, I went too wide.
Oh, bring it around. Where are you? Yeah. Tuck her up. Go ahead. Try your steep turn. Hold 500. There you go. Now get her slowed down. Reduce power. Bring the nose up. Bring the nose up. That'll slow you down. Get the power back. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Bring the nose up. Up, 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 up. There you go. Now you got it. Trim the crap out of it. There you go. Are they by the pool?
Yeah.
There's the restaurant right there. That Tiki Hut. Right there, you're heading right at it. And she's got to see that. Right there. Do you see it? Because I don't.
Yeah, I see him. Woo!
Oh, I see him.
Alright, let's go around one more time and we'll head back.
Marathon traffic, helicopter 173, Mike Sears, 4,500 feet over top of the airfield, climbing to 5,500 Marathon. Got a 12-star helicopter, 12.5 miles northeast, 800 feet, going to be inbound, west downwind 7, and copy the helicopter above the airport.
Are you good? Good. That was fun, huh?
Yeah.
You get the RV?
Uh-huh. I got them too, I think.
Oh, get up back to altitude and...
Yeah, if you want to just go at 1,000 and split the difference, and then you can enter the pattern, or if you want to go up high, whatever you want to do. We'll just figure it out. We'll enter on a left downwind 7 at 1,000.
That's left downwind 7 at 1,000.
Yeah, we left downwind, left base, and final. You got 5,000 feet. And a crosswind from the right. So don't shoot for the beginning. Shoot for the 1,000-foot marks.
Shoot, land on it, that brought it in.
I don't care where you land, but shoot for the 1,000-foot marks. That way you take out the math about if you end up a little short with power and all that crap. So I tell my students to shoot for the 1,000-foot marks. I mean, if you end up there, great, but if you don't, you have 1,000 feet of runway to screw up.
What's our short final speed?
On this thing, 75 with flaps, 70.
70 with flaps at 20.
I use full flaps.
Do you? Okay.
But you can use 20 if you want, but 20's not a good number, by the way. I can teach you that in the future. Well, get your license and come back.
Yeah, we do flaps 10 below 110, below flaps 10, below 80, we do flaps 20.
Yeah, and this one though, it's flaps at 85 for everything. If you want, we can stay up here and stay nice and cool, and then you can drop her down to 500 when you go to Fiesta Key.
Yeah, that works for me, buddy.
Works for me. Check the water, whatever.
What's your phone password? so I can tell them off?
I don't know. Here. Have you been using my phone?
Yeah.
200 feet, head westbound.
Mine's dead and yours has a better camera.
Tom wanted you to use my phone. There you go.
Marathon traffic, debonair, downwind on 07.
What do you guys look for, the highway, or you look for the water? What do you look for out here when you need to land?
The water.
The water?
The water near the highway or a boat. So you get rescued quick. But trying to put it on the highway with these morons texting and stuff, I just put it in the water. I don't care about the airplane. I can do a beautiful water landing in this thing once. You know what I'm saying? I can put it full flap right into the wind, right near a boat, right near a bridge. And then I know somebody saw me come in, and I won't be there long.
You prep your door?
I would.
You open the door?
I'm sure. They're going to get, you know, I prep the door, whatever I could do.
You got the window?
Yeah. But you're going to get, I've had, not my own students, thank God, but I've had a few students that were flying in and out of Marathon as a cross country over the last, remember I've been doing this a long time, and both students that lost an engine around Marathon both did a beautiful water landing, and they were very low time. So I haven't done a water landing. I've lost 5 engines. 3 of them were in multi-engine airplanes. 2 of them were in singles, and both of them I made it to the airport. So I haven't made an off-airport landing. But I'm usually thinking, you know, ready for one if I had to. I mean, good thought, good questions, you know.
Yeah, I gotta always think about that. We've been practicing 180s back to the runway,
Good,
300 feet, boom.
That's good, good.
They really
just remember into the wind.
Yep.
07, full stop, Marathon.
You know where the RV park is in
Oh, we'll find it. Fiesta Key?
Yeah. That's what
Not hard to find.
Okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This plane trims out nice. We're good?
Yeah, so what we'll do is just pass on the south side because it's left traffic for 7. So we'll just stay out of the pattern on the south. You see the final, right?
Yeah, okay.
So we'll stay on the south side, cross that way, then continue down the road. And then when you come back from Fiesta Key, you'll be in a perfect position for a left downwind 7 on the north side.
So we're 1,000 feet above pattern now.
And we're 1,000 feet above pattern, correct.
A couple weeks ago, I flew right over Hartsfield-Jackson to the Bravo.
I used to fly out there.
Awesome.
From 90 to 93, I was a Continental Express pilot out of Newark.
Oh yeah, I'm from New York.
What part?
Long Island, Elmont.
Used to fly to Islip and all that.
My
Yeah.
sister lives in Islip now.
Yeah, I used to do all that stuff. Bridgeport, New Haven, all those Bradley, whatever.
We flew over at night. And I did my 10 night, my 3-hour night flight, my 10 landings.
Nice.
We just did it that night. You good back there? Yeah. Hey, can I have my water? Yeah. What's the deal with carb heat? We're good, right? Unless we're maneuvering. Out here.
90 degrees outside. But if you were to suspect that you're in some kind of lower temperature, let's say 70 at 2,000 feet in high humidity, which we are in high humidity, and you're below this green arc, then you would think about carb heat. So normally you're not below the green arc unless you are doing slow flight maneuvers, or if you're in the downwind, trying to get into flap range.
Yep.
So that's why it's part of the pre-landing check, because when you pull back to slow down, they say that icing is more susceptible when you're not in the green arc. And
so we'll use carb heat on our landing.
That's part of our before landing check, right? Mainly out of habit, because again the chances are slim to slimmer, but out of habit for
just do it.
Well, you guys who just don't fly in marathon, I don't want to break the habit, but depending, if I got, let's say, listen, it's a thinking man's sport, right? So if I got 4 people, it's a hot day, density altitude's high, and it's 90 degrees outside, and I'm heavy, I'm not going to use the carb heat because I'd rather have the power for the go around, the extra 50 RPM, because I'm not going to ice up. But that's a decision I make. But when I'm teaching the students, we do teach fuel on both, mixture rich, carb heat on, and then we confirm max on both.
Big arms, yeah.
That's the checklist I teach. Very easy checklist, and then it's the same checklist if you lose the engine, the same checklist if you want to restart the engine, it's the same.
All those boats just on the mooring.
Yeah, it's about $340 a month to be on a ball.
Oh, really? $340 a month? Got a headwind, huh?
Yeah, we're doing 87 knots.
Feel it.
But we're going to haul ass home if you look at it that way.
So it's a 20 knot headwind?
We're doing
15.
100 knots.
100
miles per hour. Yeah, well, yeah, plus if you figure about 2% per thousand, we're doing about 105 knots, because indicated and true are different. So we're doing about 105, so you got about 19 knot headwind. That's correct. That, 2% per thousand feet is kind of like the rule of thumb, so you don't have to do all this stupid math.
Back there, Landon, you want to cool off a little bit? I'm fine. Okay.
When we get towards long key, what you do is just put in a slight descent. We'll pick up our speed. That'll give us more ground speed, and we'll just back off the power as need be, and we'll try to milk it.
How fast you want to get up to?
We won't get very high up there. We do, what I do normally is try to keep the power high and the rate per minute low, and try to get as much out of the descent as I wasted in the climb. I fly an SR-22T most of the time, so
yeah,
it's slow.
It's slow.
I can get, I'll show you if you got a minute.
Yeah.
This was the other day going somewhere. I have students, that's my dog. I have students that are very rich, so they buy these SR-22s, but they don't have a license. The insurance is 20 grand a year.
So they get you to be the pilot?
Well, no, I teach them. I actually soloed that guy the other day in a SR-22.
Oh, did you really?
33 hours. I soloed him.
Nice.
Okay.
That's great.
Then they go off, they do that for about a year and a half, and then they buy a Vision Jet. This is the guy's shop in Sebring. Those are $350,000 Porsches.
Oh my God.
Oh no, the guy's got bucks. This is 167 knots at 58% power at 12 gallons an hour.
Wow. That's efficient.
Once you pull it back, if you're willing to fly that thing at 65% or less, it's amazingly efficient. But of course, if it was me, I'd have that thing at 85%, but then you suck some gas.
How much are those planes?
About this one is a 2016, probably around 600, 700 pounds. Brand new, you can spend $1 million on them. And the Vision Jet's about 2.3.
The key's got to be somewhere up here, right?
Yeah, just to give you an idea, that island is mile marker 61. That's the key back to where we were. So you figure that you're about 5 miles.
Oh, it's inside. So it's in sight. I mean, inside of that bridge.
It's on the other side of that long bridge.
Yeah, on the left.
Yeah, but before you get to that big bridge on the opposite side.
Yeah. So what's the airspace is Key West? Is it Charlie?
Just a Delta.
Delta?
That's all it is.
Yeah, that's why I fly out of
Delta.
I fly out of a Delta.
Yeah, well the only thing about Key West, and it's not that difficult, but just remember that you got Navy and Key West and they're like, it's like a double Delta, so you do have to work your way through Navy. But I mean, once you've done it once, it's like, you know. The Marathon traffic says they'll be out to 5 to the southwest around Sombrero Marathon.
Marathon traffic, Nebula 01, 4 miles northeast bound, 200 feet, Marathon.
What's best glide speed, 68 in this plane?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it, but yes, 68's fine.
Is the best glide speed?
There's a lot about best glide speed, though, that I teach, but I don't want to get into it too far. But best glide speed depends on a lot of factors, so that doesn't mean specifically it's a good place to start, but it might not just be the best glide in real life depending on the situation. So you might have to make an adjustment to that, which you can see on your vertical speed. The other thing to remember is that best glide is your best lift over drag, which will keep you in the air the longest, but it won't necessarily get you across the ground the furthest. So if you're on a downwind and you lose the engine, and you're trying to get back to the airport with a headwind, you might not want to use best glide. You might want to go faster than best glide, which will get you out of the air quicker, but at least you'll traverse back to the airport. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Look at the brake on there, how nice. I mean, it kept the people away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind kept the people away from here today, but it does make for a nice looking brake on the lighthouse. See how it gets dark blue out here? This is the drop off. Yeah. Over here on the right. See it? Put a little trim in, baby. Are you fighting that a little bit? I'm sorry.
Not my best.
At least you're getting a little flying in. Every little bit helps.
Now we're heading into our wind.
Marathon Unicom, Debonair is 21 miles to the north, inbound landing. Full stop, Gallenberg. Make that Marathon.
Standing cool, landing? Yeah.
That's really pretty.
It is, right?
Do a little more sightseeing and then go back. That bridge over there is one of my favorites. That's by the State Park. I don't know if you know a little bit, but you know that our bridges, we got two because one used to be a railroad bridge.
Yeah.
Is
that the railroad bridge?
Yeah, the further one is the railroad. The closer one is the new car bridge. So in 1935, the hurricane blew the railroad away, and then they turned the railroad bridges into car bridges. So people don't realize that there was never a train and cars at the same time. So when there were trains, there were no cars. And then in the 70s, they built the car bridges.
There is a 7-mile bridge.
That is a 7-mile bridge. It starts at the end of Marathon right there, and it goes all the way to there. That's 7 miles. And it's a legit 7 miles.
Yeah, we just came back from Key West. We stayed in Key West.
Okay, so then you traveled that whole thing.
Yep.
So that's about mile marker 40, ends around mile marker 47, and the airport's around 52. That gives you an idea. You're like around 67 or something? I don't know where you're staying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get up that way or no?
Hey, you want to go that way instead?
Yeah. Can we go?
Good, we'll skip on to go to Fiesta.
We'll head down on the way back.
Whatever you like.
Hey, call Mom, tell them
Actually, go there first.
Okay.
Because when we come back, we can land. Because I don't know how much past 3 o'clock. So let's just hit, if you want to see it. If not, let's hit Bayon and then head to Fiesta Key.
Yeah.
And that way we can just go back to the airport from Fiesta Key. Because we're right there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, now we don't have to go back this way.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Brandon, take lots of videos out of the side. Take my picture, bro.
I'm in the witness protection program.
Alright.
So anyway, if you drove by there, the newer bridge, which is the car bridge, is the nice one on the right. The one on the left is the old train bridge, which they did put a car bridge on top of it, but before it had the car bridge on top, you could see that the trains went through it. I mean, you could see it's a train bridge.
Okay.
Like I said, it's one of my favorite bridges.
What's minimum altitude over land here? Is it 500? And really out here, there's no minimum, right?
There is no minimum. Well, you know, the rule.
I mean, just the safety.
Test, right?
Yeah. Safety minimums, right?
Well, no matter what happens, it's going to be your fault. So.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I'm used to that.
Yeah. You're married?
I am.
Yeah, okay, cool.
below.
A well-trained pilot then. Pilot error, pilot error.
Pilot error. I am pilot in command right now. Okay. We're at 2,000.
Nice up here though, it's a good place to kind of chill.
Yeah.
You're getting the feel for the plane a little bit.
Yeah, I like this plane.
Yeah, it's not bad, it's just old, but
Yeah.
this thing's a workhorse for us, you know. But that's the Bahia on the State Park, which is the beach there. People go picnicking, and they got a little bay area that the people park their boats. And then you got the bridge you drove over, which is the one on the right. Then you got the old bridge on the left.
Oh, that's where we went to the beach.
Oh, you actually went to that beach? Bahia? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Want to see it, Landon? Yeah. I'll swing to the right and I'll go left.
Oh, the only other thing out here, we're not close yet, but if you do fly out this way, there's Fat Albert, which is that little restricted area. Okay.
I've seen it.
That's the only other thing. So if you're always south of the highway in your airplane, you'll never be in the restricted area. That's how I do it.
See the beach you went to? Look, Landon, on the left. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon. We're going to be on the ground there in about 15 minutes. We have.
Look at that, huh? You get a picture of it.
See the bridge that you can see? Well, you saw it already from the ground, but I love that bridge.
Yeah, Landon, you went on that bridge. Yeah. You with a steep turn?
Good. I mean, it's up to him back there, but I'm good.
Yeah, we've done steep turns before.
All right, yeah, I'm good if you're good. Watch your nose in the horizon. Yep. You're only allowed 100 feet on the check run.
Let's go see him up.
1500 pitch first. Good job. Power back a little bit. Just to cruise about 2,500 RPM. Good job on the level off trip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Need the trip or not?
I think we're good. It's going up a little bit.
Yeah, because she's still accelerating. That's good.
Enter a right turn. Intercept the 2 mile final, runway 7. Arizona.
This plane flies nice. Wow. Where's,
That's the key where we're going. It's supposed to be shaped like a duck from the air, so we'll look at it. And then we'll take her down to 500, and I'll show you where the porpoises are. That's where they do the swimming with the dolphins. And there's a resort there, it's pretty famous, called Hawks Cay. I don't know if you've heard of it, but in any case, it's over here.
Where's Fiesta Key?
Oh, Fiesta Key? Fiesta Key is that way.
That's where we're staying.
Yeah, that's in Long Key, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe they had like a little restaurant and bar there. That's what I'm thinking.
Marathon traffic, Cherokee 6354 Whiskey, 10 to the northeast, 45 for left downwind, 7 Marathon.
This one's not on. You want to turn him down or up?
Up.
Up is this one.
Okay.
You can turn him up. Whatever works. Okay, let's slow it down to 80. What's your altitude?
That's 80.
Good. Let's descend at 80 to 500. Maintain 80.
Marathon traffic, Navy helicopter 01, short final runway 7, low approach, Marathon.
So anyway, those buildings at the end in the corner back there, that's the Hawks Cay Resort. On the other side of those buildings, there's a little laguna, and on the left side of the laguna is where the porpoises are. So we can make, when you get to 500, we can go along that side of the shoreline, and you'll pass the laguna, and he'll see the porpoises.
Okay. Wow, this is so pretty.
So this is supposed to be the beak of the duck, and that's supposed to be the head of the duck over here, facing us. So they claim anyway. Like a duck with a beard.
You see it, Lamb?
That's supposed to be like the nose, and that's supposed to be like the head over here, and then that's the neck over there. That's what they've been told.
We're at 1,000.
We'll level off at 500. We'll go back up to 1,500 to head over to Sombrero. That'll cool us down. We'll haul butt over there, and then we'll do kind of the same thing, just to put you through a few configuration changes before the landings.
Marathon traffic, Navy helicopter 01, we're upwind runway 7, looking to crosswind, Marathon.
Hotel landed.
Yeah.
So when we come around, there's a resort in that corner over there. You're going to see a laguna where the people have like kayaks and stuff normally. To the left side of them, you'll see these fenced-in little pens, and there's porpoises in there that the people pay to like swim with.
Alright.
You'll see it when we come around.
It's not rough up here at all.
Once you get over water, it's not terrible because you got even distribution of heat, but when you go over land a little bit, it does get a little bumpy, like on takeoff.
Yeah.
Because you get the heat rising from the land, but once we get out here, it's pretty good. Take a left turn, go ahead and follow that shoreline that way.
Marathon traffic.
Good job with the look, I like it.
Runway 7 at 500 feet, looking for the downwind traffic, Marathon.
That's 500.
Yep, that's 500. This is your tailwind turn, like on a turnaround of point. So you feel it. This is kind of like your steepest bank on a turnaround of point, right?
Yep.
You kind of feel it, right?
Yeah. The ground speed's picking up.
Now there you go. There's your laguna, and then the pens are right next to the laguna.
Yeah, I see them.
So let's see if we get lucky. There's one in the corner right there. I saw it break water in the corner of the pen. There's another one. Two of them in this corner of this pen.
Oh yeah, I see them.
And then there's a couple more in the other pen. You see them?
Yeah.
There, one just flapping the tail for the people. See that? That's a tail flap.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Cool?
Yeah.
Good. And if you're happy with that, we can go up to 1,500 and we can head to the reef. Whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah,
tell me if you don't like it, you tell me.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, then let's go to 1,500. We're going to go see the color change, see how beautiful it is, and we're going to go look at the rocks where the people go snorkeling. Hey, Marathon area traffic, got a Cessna. We're about 10 east of the airfield over the highway doing some airwork, Marathon.
That's all.
Who's this? Hey, bro.
Beautiful, huh? Yeah, you can show us all around here. We'll do whatever. I love flying over these islands. This is amazing.
Don't forget the gear.
like it, Landon?
Yeah, it's really
Comfortable?
cool.
You like it? It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of different, right?
Yeah.
Different than flying at home, right?
Yeah.
How far is the dry Tortugas?
Well, I mean, we can't do it today, but if you want to do it in the future, it's about 30 minutes to Key West and about another 40 to the Dry Tortugas. And then you can go, I mean, we can't land, but we can, that area is pretty beautiful. There's a fort, there's a lighthouse out there. I've taken people out there before. You cross the Adas, so we get a squawk from Navy, and we head out there.
Is your transponder on?
It is.
I didn't pick up the plane when you took off earlier.
Might have been off. But our ADSB is with the nav light. Now it's on. Because this is an old school transponder, so the ADSB is part of our little nav light at the back. I don't know if you've seen that. It's
I've heard of it.
It's the cheapest way to get ADSB. So now our ADSB is on. That thing's either helps you or hurts you. It depends what you did wrong.
What?
That ADSB either hurts you or helps you. It depends what you did wrong. And whatever you do is don't teach your girlfriend how to look that stuff up on Flight Tracker or anything.
Don't what?
Don't teach your girlfriend how to look that stuff up. The last thing you need. I have a friend that flies a lawyer. Fix this a sec. I have a friend that flies a lawyer around. And they land at, I forgot where they land, like Islip, Long Island. Yeah. Then he turns off the ADSB and then they fly to some other spot where it takes care of business.
So where's the reef?
If you want to head out that way, then we're going to follow the edge and you're going to find Sombrero Lighthouse pretty soon. I see it already. It's way the hell out there, but it's 12 o'clock. I don't know, it's like 12:30 now. But you can just go out and ride, but it's out there, and then when we get to Sombrero, we can do the same thing. We go down to 500, maybe do turn around a point, one or two, and then we can hit Pigeon Key, and then we can decide if you want to try to do a straight in, or if you want to enter the pattern, or whatever you want to do for 7, and then we'll play whatever you want to do. Yeah. A little murky out here, but I got a feeling the reef will look just fine. It's good. I think so. I haven't been out there today.
Water's beautiful. Look how clear it is.
It gets even clearer when you get to that edge out there. Back where you are at by Fiesta, I mean, it's not that close, but it's not that far. You have Alligator Reef out there, which is similar to this. Marathon traffic says it's now south of Marathon 1500, southwestbound.
Traffic, Navy Hilo 01, complete with low approach departure speed.
See the lighthouse now?
Yes. Wow, look at that shelf. You recording, Landon? You taking pictures with your phone? Yeah. Are you set?
Yeah, we just started your descent. You can go around, slow down to 80 when you get there if you want, so it'll make up a little time. And then, you can bring it around the Sombrero on the left side. It'll be a good spot for you to do a turn around a point and a good spot for him to take some pictures. You don't get the 110 on this one. So that's a more modern thing. Okay. So you got to actually sew it to the white arc for everything on this one. On the ones that are 110, they'll tell you 110 in the blue here and then the rest in white. How long are you down for?
Where are you the day after tomorrow.
I'll get you next time.
Yeah, man, I tried. I called like 4 times. Finally, they called me back. I'm like, thank you. So no, it's good. This is good. I'll come back down. I want to fly this area anyway.
Well, the next time you come with your license, first of all, as far as I'm concerned, you're checked out. So I mean, you can rent it next time.
Okay.
So we'll just whatever. I can always just go one around the patch with you in a landing just to put it in your logbook past your license. But I can tell you can fly. But I wouldn't mind giving you some pointers, but I don't really want to screw up your just get your license and come back. Yeah. Not only can you rent, but we can work a little bit if you want to.
You're always learning. I always want to
never end.
Yeah, I mean, it's naive to think I got the license and I'm good.
No, that's crazy. That's not even me.
Power check.
I get in that little, it's not there, it's at the shop, but we have a J3 Cub we fly. And every crosswind landing here in a J3 Cub, every time I take off, I have over 10,000 hours, I think, shit, now I gotta land. Because that little thing is, every landing is something you have to think through. It'll eat you if you're not on it.
I know.
A little Cub, yeah.
I did my cross country and I left right below 10. And I get to my airport, it's gusting 15 to 18. I do my 3 landings, I come back, and I got 18 to 20 coming in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I prepare my students for. I'm like, I can't help it if there's a front come through or something, you're gone, and now you come back and there's a crosswind. You gotta deal with it, you know.
I trained at
this crosswind from the south here. You're gonna see. It's a little challenging.
Is it?
Just be ready for it.
Yeah, you'll shadow me, shadow my rudders.
Don't worry, I'll do this. But I think the more you know, you got a heads up, the better anyway. Let's go ahead and enter on the left downwind and then...
Downwind 7.
Alright, yeah, I'll be looking for Trauma Star.
Yeah, we'll stay out your way. We'll come in behind you.
Trauma Star and Foxtrot Kilo are both helicopters. One is the Trauma helicopter, and this guy that you hear now is the sightseeing guy. Both of them are locals, and both of them do a good job of staying away from us. So the only time I worry about a helicopter is when I hear a voice I don't recognize. Just so you know, because these guys know how to do it. But if you got a guy from the mainland or some student in a helicopter, then you got to kind of watch out.
Alpha Kilo, we're on the go, taxiway Alpha with a turnout down the wind departure to the left, Maryland.
Alright, so we're going to do 110 on the downwind.
Yeah, we got to slow to 85 on the downwind because of the flaps.
Once you get you put your flaps in 20, and then on base
20, 30.
10, 20, 30. Okay. And pitch for like 74.
You'll be fine. You got 5,000 feet.
Midfield for Alpha 8.
Good back there, brother? Yeah.
Good, buddy. Good job.
Helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, we're right downwind departure to the west, following the south shoreline.
We're telling me 6 northeast inbound.
What?
6 miles northeast inbound. Remember, we're northeast.
Marathon traffic, Skyhawk 257, Foxtrot Kilo is 6 miles, entering the left downwind runway 7. Look at the pattern altitude about 3 miles out.
Whatever you're used to. I normally don't hit pattern until I get to pattern, but I don't care.
Yep.
Marathon traffic. Bonanza Alpha Bravo is going to take runway 7 northbound departure. Marathon.
When you come back, plan like a 1-hour ground school with me, because I can give you in an hour like all my little philosophies that I've learned over 50 years.
Okay.
And they're not a big deal, but I guarantee you'll like it. You know what I mean? And that'll give you some more to chew on.
So someone's departing, he's going to depart. Did he say he was closed traffic?
Alpha 8, Marathon, let's go.
So he's clear.
Marathon traffic, Mosquito Patrol, Hog 3173, Mike 0, 6,500 feet over top of the field, be descending down to pattern altitude, Marathon.
I got it.
Yeah, Marathon traffic, helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, we're miles southwest of the airfield, following the south shoreline, westbound Marathon.
he's going out to Sombrero, just so you know. The other guy's the guy that's coming from
Yeah,
above.
take this.
Hey, Marathon, you got a Cessna setting up for a left downwind 7 Marathon.
Oh, is that working?
Hey, Marathon, you got a Cessna setting up for a left downwind Marathon.
Marathon traffic, Bonanza Alpha Bravo, upwind, 600 climbing.
Stay over to the right, you should be a guy on the upwind 600, he's still down there somewhere. And the Cessna entering the downwinds looking for the Bonanza. Do you have us?
Oh, we have the Cessna, so we're going to cross right in front of you, continue our climb, we're above you.
Okay, we got you now, no worries, thank you.
It is. Yep, traffic in sight. It gets sporty down here, huh?
Wait till short final.
What'd you say, wait for the final?
Wait till short final. That's why I don't want you to shoot for the beginning, so when you're getting your butt handed to you a little bit, we're not worried about making it. That'll take that problem out of the equation. It makes your life easier.
Alright, we're good. On heat?
You can pull it, just to stick with the program, sure. Remember, if you want to slow down, don't let it go down. So when you want to get into the white arc, you got to hold the nose up. There you go. And announce that you're coming up on a midfield downwind if you want.
Marathon traffic 257, Foxtrot Kilo is coming in on a left downwind, runway 7, Marathon.
Marathon traffic, helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, 3 miles southwest of the airfield, heading south out to the lighthouse, Marathon.
Marathon traffic,
Alright, 80.
Marathon.
The numbers yet?
Marathon traffic, mosquito control, helicopter 173, Mike Sears, 5,000 feet, descending down to 500 feet, 1.5 miles south of the airfield, Marathon.
What do you do for a living?
I work for Train, air conditioning company.
Oh, of course.
Alright, flaps 20, 10, flaps 10.
Watch that ballooning though. You see you got the nose up? Don't let that flaps control the pitch, okay?
Yes. Marathon traffic 257, Foxtrot Kilo is turning the left base, runway 7, Marathon.
I used to have a couple of those ACs. I like.
Flaps 20.
Sure.
20, 15.
Yeah, you're drifting to the right.
Yeah, I'm crabbing.
I need more of a crab, that's why.
Why is it doing that? Alright.
Because you don't have enough of a crab. We should be pointing that way, and then we're traveling that way. Just the winds are more than you think.
Yes, sir.
Now you want to go? Now you got it. You see it?
Yep.
Yeah, good job. You can wait till you're final for the last one. You got a good headwind. You got 5,000 feet, and we're not shooting for the 7. So everything tells me you can wait a little bit on the last flap.
Marathon traffic 257, Foxtrot Kilo is on final runway 7.
Now remember, you're directly into a headwind now, right? So remember, you're turning around a point. You're going to have to drive her that way. See that, how she kind of stopped right there?
Yep.
Now you kind of widen it out, just like a turnaround a point.
Alright.
You put the next notch in, and that's it for now. Go ahead, we'll leave it at that. We'll split the difference. We'll use 30 instead of 40, instead of 20, and then
Pitch for
see how you
70.
like it. Everybody add a little power for drag. You got a headwind and a crosswind from the right. There you go. Remember, once you get to about 30 degrees of flaps, the power's not going to screw your speed up.
Helicopter 830 Alpha Kilo, we're 5.5 miles southwest, heading south out to the lighthouse, Marathon.
And this is a short final for a full stop. There you go.
Traffic, mosquito control, helicopter 173, Mike Sears, 3,000 feet, descending down to 500, just south of the airfield.
You look good. Everything's looking good. Just don't get flat. Just keep her coming down. Don't level off, okay? If you level off, you're going to lose your speed because of the flap. If you need to make it, add a little power, but don't let the nose up. There you go. Good. her coming down. You're still at 50 feet.
Power out?
No, not yet. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down. Reduce power a little bit. Now you can power out, but fly a foot for me. Be patient. You got ground effect. Patience. Patience. There you go. Keep working. Nice job. Keep the ailerons in the window. You felt that wing?
Yep.
Good job. That was excellent. That was really good. Really good. I'm impressed. Good job.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, we're clear here. Don't be in a rush. When you're at the check ride, that's not the important stuff. When you're at the check ride, just come to a complete afterwards and grab your checklist like a good little Boy Scout. They like it.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to impress an examiner by any of this. You know what I'm saying? They've been around the block, so you're going to impress them more by being methodical, because I tried to tell these young kids, you're not going to, you fly good, but you ain't pressing this old guy. You know what I mean? So do the stuff like a safe little guy, and they like that more than slapping things around. You know?
Yeah.
Work up to a complete stop after the double line. Do you have the landing check? Good job. I'm impressed. Good job. Your instructor is doing well.
Thank you. Oh, he's going to like to see this video.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I hope it didn't take audio.
It's about to die. It's going to die.
Hey, but you got it.
Got it.